Okay, Luke has a problem here in the book of Acts. He misrecords the vision of Paul's conversion. It says here in Acts chapter 9, verse 7, concerning two men that were standing with Paul when he saw the vision. And the men which journeyed with him stood speechless, hearing a voice, but seeing no man. Okay, chapter 22 of the same book and verse 9. And they that were with me saw indeed the light, and were afraid, but they heard not the voice of him that spake to me. Okay, so on the other one, they see the light, but don't hear anybody speaking. While in the other one, they don't see anything, while they hear somebody speaking, and are wondering about that. Somebody has tried to explain this away by saying that in the other one, it doesn't say anything about seeing the light, while in the other one, it says that they don't see anybody. So it means that, okay, maybe they just saw it just means that they didn't see, they saw a light but no man. That wouldn't be a contradiction. But then, the voice part contradicts it still. The person also tried to tell me that it's just a sound they didn't hear, but no, it doesn't say sound, it says voice. And voice is orally produced sound always. So the sound of the voice part still contradicts the story, which makes it a contradiction no matter how much you try to explain it away. But also the light and seeing no man and the people being afraid makes it quite suspicious as well for the contradiction. What we learn from here is that Bible has some errors. It's not completely perfect at all. It's made by men. If those errors came from translation issues or scribes when they were copying the manuscripts, I don't know how they came there, but I know that it still has errors. But I still believe in the book. I believe in the central message of Jesus Christ and his suffering for our sins, and also that by living his commandments and keeping his gospel, we can be closer to God and have happy life. Also, the fact that when I was reading the Oxford Bible class, the Oxford Classics book and it was the King James Bible, they gave scholars loads of different explanations, different books and origins of the Bible, and they all seem to take it for granted that the Bible is not of a divine origin. They all thought it was a myth of ancient Jewish myths, just to strengthen and unite people against enemies. So, but I don't believe them. I believe it's a true book because the Holy Spirit has very strongly testified of these things when I've been reading and living it. I know it in my life and in my heart and in my being. I know that this book is true, even though it has those errors. But I would also ask people to not to judge the Book of Mormon so quickly because of very, very insignificant changes that have been done there. Changes that are nothing by comparison with those errors there. So those corrections in the Book of Mormon are just appropriate to make it closer to the original intentions that Joseph Smith thought. So try to be a little bit less judgmental and less double standard person, because otherwise those standards will kick you in the balls as well. So anyway, I believe in the Bible.